I just feel like the writers of the show took notes from Euphoria.
This was episode 4 of House of the Dragon, and fans of incest porn are gonna be thrilled that Game of Thrones is back.
Did I enjoy the episode? I certainly paid attention to it. So the episode starts with Rhaenyra, I think her name is. I don't know anybody's names in this show. She's scoping out potential suitors, and she doesn't like any of them. She calls off the tour. I guess there's a tour for it.
Rhaenyra's creepy uncle returns with a haircut, looking a lot like Brienne of Tarth. He shows up with a crown and a political agenda. But he stays the night, and a mysterious package arrives in Rhaenyra's room with a map. Hey, there's a secret passageway in your room. Sneak out through it, and I'll take you down to the seediest part of town outside the wall, and we'll go to a sex club.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
And he takes her, and of course we get to see all kinds of stuff happening in the dark depths of... She's disguised as a boy as they wander through the town, but once they get into the sex club, takes off her hat, her white golden hair betrays her identity, and people start going, ooh, that's Rhaenyra, ain't it? Oh, that's her uncle. And, well, there's a real intense, consensual, but clearly she's been finagled and sort of charmed into the idea of sex for pleasure. He gets her up against the wall, she turns around, they start kissing, and it's some good old-fashioned uncle fucking.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker!
It's ambiguous whether or not he... So we're left wondering, is there a chance of pregnancy? Everybody finds out because the rumors are spread, and we realize that this wasn't necessarily Daemon feeling sexual attraction to his niece. This is him calculating his moves so that he can ascend the throne, which he feels is his. It's a sneaky move. It's a weird way to go about it, but that's what he did.
You know, a handsome knight hanging out at her door. I think his name is Sir Christopher. She coaxes him into her room. She's having like a wild night. And then slowly take off every little piece of... Oh, he's wearing like a full suit of armor. That took a long time. And then
The Hand of the King, Alicent's father, comes with news of this rumor. This is angering, and it's got to be fake. King doesn't believe it. Alicent is there to overhear. She consults Rhaenyra, says, is this true? Rhaenyra lies through her teeth and swears on her dead mother that, no, that didn't happen. But it did. Alicent still trying to rekindle that friendship that was lost when she married Rhaenyra's dad. She says, I'm going to believe you. I'm going to do that.
Okay, so the king brings Matt Smith in and then starts beating him up. He's like, hey, you defiled my daughter. And he's like, oh, well then why don't you just have me marry her? And
King says, well, she's your niece. And he goes, and he goes, and you're married. And he goes, yeah, but I'll do it anyway. Once he finally does talk to his daughter and say, did this happen? What's the deal? Rhaenyra, showing herself to be awfully deceptive, says, why would you believe the Hand? Why would you believe that guy? He's been trying to get me off the throne since you said that I would be your successor. And there's a lot of other things in there that she starts to realize that even the common people aren't thrilled about her being the heir to the throne. So now she's starting to play the Game of Thrones, and she's throwing people under the bus. In addition to some abortion tea, which exists in this universe, just in case she's pregnant. King says, this will take care of it. Make sure you drink your tea. And the Hand, Alicent's father, is stripped of his title. He loses that real classy pin. And final note is, will she drink the tea? Does she have to? We don't know, but that'll all be next week on the best fantasy show on television.
did I enjoy the episode?